Great morning, great morning, great morning. Come on in, you guys. I'm going to share. Come on in, come on in. Come on in. Great morning. I'm going to go ahead and share. Let me share. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey. Listen, I don't want you to forget that you can always send stars. Send stars. Send stars. Send stars. If you want to be a blessing to me, I am super excited for today. Hey, Jackie. Thank you, sis, for sharing. I appreciate it. Listen, I shared on Instagram. Let me go ahead and share on Facebook, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. I want you guys to go ahead and share, and then let me know who's joining us and where you're joining from. Who's here and where are you joining from? Where are you watching from? Where you at, y'all? Where you at? Let me go ahead and share. Good morning, baby. Thank you for sharing from the man chair. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, you guys. Great morning, Christina. Super proud of you, girl. You doing your thing, your thug dizzle in these social media streets, girl. You getting it in. Y'all, I'm frenzied. I worked out. I worked hard. I worked hard this morning, y'all. So listen, bear with me, bear with me. Look, I am super excited for today, super excited. Looking forward to sharing with you what the Lord shared with me this morning. Before we get started, y'all know, of course, what we got to do is shot o'clock. Woo! It's time to take our shot. Y'all know my new thing is the perfect combination. Listen, let me pull me on out a shot right now, okay? My husband hasn't tried it yet, so I'm going to fix him one too, okay? So, y'all know that we have incredible products. We have our Alive Apple Cinnamon, whether it's in the blue bottle or the black, and our Alive Apple Beach Cherry, which is great for heart health, circulation, blood flow, along with all the other things that Alive is great for. Okay, so here we go, y'all. It's shot o'clock, so let's go. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. A, B, C. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, do, re, mi, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, alive. It's you and me. Listen, y'all, here we go. All right. So I'm doing the, because you know we have the new Alive Skin and Beauty, which is our liquid collagen. So listen, I'm going to put that in my shot glass first. It's just a little easier for me like that. I don't want to break my nails. Even though this product is strengthening them, I don't want to break them. So I'm going to shake up my Live Skin and Beauty. It truly is liquid gold. It looks like gold. It pours like gold. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. I got liquid gold for you. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Y'all listen, it's one of them days. Just one of them days. Yeah, I can tell already. So what I did was I poured in my my Alive Skin and Beauty, poured in my Alive Skin and Beauty, and then I'm going to pour in my Alive Apple Cinnamon. Woo! Y'all see that? I know it looks like a lot, but baby, let me tell you something. This is gonna be so good. Y'all ready? Let's go. If your supplements don't make you make those faces, you need to get new supplements. If it ain't doing that to you, if it don't make you do like this, you need to try something else. If you're not finding yourself in a position where you just be like, you're not drinking the right thing. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Got a little more to go. Hold on. I hate it's almost over. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me hook my husband up. Let me hook him up. And at least let him experience this. Try it, okay? Let him try it, try it, try it. Gonna pour the gold. Babe. Ah! Babe. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I want to lick it all up. Now that's ridiculous, but that's how I feel. I'm just telling you. I'm mad that I forgot that I did not close the top and I shook it. Y'all, I want to lick all of this Alive up off the table. Do you understand? I want to pull my shirt up in this spot right here that's full of Alive. I want to suck it all out of the shirt. I need y'all to understand where I'm at right now. Babe, listen.
Spill on R9.
Listen, babe. You got to turn you down. Your volume's up. Do you want the Alive Apple Cinnamon or you want the ABC? Which one?
I want the shot you had.
Okay. You want to do like me? You want to be like eyes rolling in your head?
You wasn't live, I'll be sucking your shirt.
That's not that.
Oh my.
You see what I'm saying, baby? It's on the floor and everything.
That's a live abuse.
It is. Y'all, I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Hey, Dr. Beth in Orlando. Hey, Phoenicia. Yes, honey, my baby done got hooked up. Babe, did I exaggerate? Did I exaggerate, babe?
I'm gonna go do some yard work.
Oh, that's good. That's gonna have you right now. That's gonna have you right. Now listen, y'all. Listen, Linda, listen. Now that we've got our live shots done and in, y'all, I have worked out this morning. Listen, I am ready to go. When I tell you I'm amped up. And this word further adds to it. Hold on a second, y'all. I still got some Alive. Still got some Alive right here. Right here. I don't want to be distracted now. I don't want to be distracted. I want to be able to focus, okay? So, listen. Linda, listen. Man, I got Alive all over me, boy. Okay, let me get back. So, listen. This morning, I woke up, I was getting my day started, getting ready to go to the gym, and there was a reel on Instagram, and it was Don Stanley. Is that right, babe? Don Staley? What's Don's last name? Let me see. Staley, Don Staley. And she was giving the commencement address at the University of South Carolina. Now, first of all, it is rare that a coach is called on to give the commencement address, especially at their university. But hey, USC said, baby, you done brought home the championship. You, ma'am, gonna do this commencement address, okay? And in the commencement address, she was talking about how you get to success, right? And she said, you've got to believe in you more than other people don't believe in you, right? You gotta really believe in you. And so God began to talk about betting on you, bet on you, listen, we'll bet on everybody else. We'll bet on everybody else. We'll support everybody else. We'll hold on to everybody else. Hey, Camille, how you doing? Beautiful. We'll do that, but we won't bet on us. Something's wrong with that picture. We don't bet on us because we really don't believe in us like that. Now you guys can say, oh, Dr. V, oh, yeah, you can bet on Dr. V, you can bet on better. But I'm telling you, you can bet on you. You ought to be able to bet on you. You ought to be able to believe in you. You ought to be able to stand on you. You ought to be able to do that and do it with great confidence and know that it is so. Bet on you. Bet on you. I have, in my life, bet on so many people. I have believed in them. I have supported them. I have pushed them. I bet on them, right? And there were times that I really bet on me, right? But what I realize now is life has lifed, and it has hit me because people have peopled, and I have been disappointed and frustrated and overwhelmed and decided I'm going to bet on me, but I'm only going to bet on me so far. I'm only going to bet on me right here. I'm only going to expose myself right here. I'm not going to expose myself wider, right? Even though social media means that anybody can watch it, but I really haven't consciously, actively sought to expand beyond my comfort zone. That's real talk. I'm real comfortable doing this with the few people that are here right now. I'm good. If nobody else joined in the past, I would have been absolutely good with that, right? But this day, the word of God says, choose you this day whom you will serve. Well, this is the thing about serving God. You don't get to limit and contain the calling that's on your life, your purpose, or your destiny, and think you're somehow doing God a service. You are not. You are doing God a disservice, and you're doing yourself, your life, your purpose, and your destiny a disservice. Today I said, listen, I'm betting on me. So let me tell you how I bet on me at the gym, y'all, right? First of all, honey, I just knew it was too late for me to go to the gym because when I woke up and I looked at the clock, I thought it said 5:15 or so. I said, oh, Lord, it's too late for me to go to the gym. I'm going to have to wait and go later. Well, I realized it was really 4 something. I said, okay, I can work with this, right? So I got dressed. I went to the gym. I'm sitting in the car and I'm working out in my mind how I'm going to do this because, I'm committed to sharing these products so that people can experience them. Yes, Brittany, my new time is 7:30 your time. Yeah, that's my new time. So I said, okay, so let me take some product in and I'm going to share it, right? I'm going to share a shot with someone. If all I do is share a shot a day at the gym, I intentionally reach out to one person at the gym when I go and I share a shot. Listen, I'm working, all right? So I'm stretching myself. I'm extending myself. So a guy was going into the gym and he was a big guy and I knew he worked out. I said, oh, he work out, right? Like he's serious about fitness. I said, okay, I'm going to give him a shot. So I go in, I take my cup, I go to get my water. Well, he's back there and I've got my shots and I don't know if I'm going to say anything because I don't know him, right? So I'm not going to say anything. I look at him and look at me and I say, hey, how you doing? And I'm getting ready to walk on by and God said, stop. go back. So I go back and I say, excuse me. I said, you look like you're really serious about your workout. Like you work out. He was like, oh yeah, yeah. I get up early to work out. I said, gotcha. I know. I understand. Right. I said, well, listen, can you do me a favor? I would really appreciate it if you would try my shot and let me know what your experience with it was. He said, oh, you make it? I said, well, no, I don't make it. I said, but my company makes it and I sell it. Hey, Amanda, how are you doing? Beautiful. And he said, okay, yeah, I said, well, this is what it is. It's all natural, da, 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 caffeine, it has this. I said, but I can send you something about it. And he said, so I just take it? I said, yes, you just take it. He said, okay, is it going to give me energy? I said, yes. Yeah, absolutely, Camille. Stop, drop, shut it down, open up shop. Because listen, we need some new options, right? No more sabotage, right? So, he says, well, I already took some hydroxycut because, I have to take it in order to wake up faster early in the morning. I said, with this, you won't have to do that. It's all health. It's healthy. It's all natural. And it's going to wake you up. Let me tell y'all something. I gave him the shot. I said, what's your number? And I'll text you, some more information so that you can have all the ingredients. So he gave me his number. I texted him, hey, this is Dr. V from the gym, right? So he was like, okay, right? So I do my workout, right? I work out, I walk, I do my mile, and then I do some abs and I do some arms, right? I leave the gym before 6 o'clock, right? Because I'm determined to be on time, right? So I'm coming home, I get home, I pull in, I come in, I set up. Now listen, this is what I'm gonna tell you. I had to bet on me in order to step outside of my comfort zone and talk to him and share the product with him. I bet on me, and God reminded me how important it is to believe in you. If you believe in you, then other people will believe in you. If you bet on you, other people will bet on you. But when you don't believe in you, nobody else is going to want to bet on you. And even those who do, they can't create change in your life because you are not betting on you. Let me tell you something. When you really bet on you, when you really believe in you, you do whatever you have to do in order to position yourself for what God is doing in your life. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look like it, if it doesn't make sense, if you don't seemingly, right, have the money. Look, I'm telling you, God will find a way. You will find a way, and y'all will work together to create something amazing and incredible. I see you, Brittany. I know that's right. I know that's right, girl. But check this out. And I want y'all to hear me. And I want you to hear my heart. Many times we don't bet on us because we've had experiences where we were betting on us and other people said they were betting on us, but they didn't do nothing. They backed up, they backed away, or they talked about you. Y'all, you can't let that move you. Hey, baby. Hey, Edie, how you doing? Oh no, that's Natalie. Okay. Dr. Kennedy, come on now. You still have to believe in you because the enemy's tactics are not new. He never uses new tactics. He always uses the same old tactics. Same old, same old. He ain't got no new tricks, okay? His tricks are his tricks. And once you know his tricks, the tricks that he's used in the past that have worked for you are the same tricks he's going to try now. Angel number 122. It's not new tricks. It's them same old tricks. Same ones, right? So if you're someone who is easily moved by being disappointed by others, how is he going to trip you up? He's going to allow other people to disappoint you. He's going to allow people to say they with you. You remember in the song, Kirk Franklin's song, he says, what is it? Whatever. Are you with me? Oh yeah, we having church ain't going nowhere. GP, are you with me? Oh yeah, we having church ain't going nowhere. I wonder how many of those people are still staying connected to him throughout that time. You understand what I'm telling you? See, people will say that they're with you and then depart because it got hard. Depart because something you did didn't make sense to them. Depart because whatever, right? Stomp. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Alpha, how are you? So You can't let that move you. So, but what we often do is we feel like that somehow that's an indictment on us. Sometimes, somehow that says that we're not good enough, or we're not this, or we're not that. Y'all, listen, when God resides inside of you, how can you be anything but more than enough? This is the thing that we got to get in our head, right? Because I think in our being, I'm gonna say in our being, because I think sometimes we know stuff in our head, but it hasn't translated to the heart. So I talk about this notion of head knowledge and heart knowledge, right? Head knowledge is things that you know in your brain, your mind knows it. Heart knowledge is it when it gets into the core of your being, right? When it gets into the core of your being, you're like, okay, I got it, I got it. Yes, April, those saboteurs start talking, you got to shut them down. Yes, that's what Camille said. Camille said, stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. You got to shut them down. Those saboteurs are always going to try to throw you off, okay? Head knowledge, heart knowledge. Heart knowledge is when it gets into your being. That means I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be, I shall not be, I shall not be moved. Stop letting stuff move you. Stop letting it move you. Find what you need to find to hold on the truth of God's word, because all you got to do is grab hold to one or two truths of God's word. To grab hold to them, lock on them, right? And so when things come, you hold on to them. You say, God said, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. God said, I am the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, the lender and not the borrower. God said that. God said that about me. And God, he says, I am with you always, even to the end of time. So listen, if God's with us, if he's in us, what are we doing? We churching, right, Brittany? Listen, I'm talking about all the songs that are coming up in my mind, all of them. But it's because music moves me. I'm moved by music. Music motivates me. It inspires me. Music, like whatever mood I'm in, music shifts my vibration. It shifts me. When I'm down and I listen to something that is uplifting and encouraging and powerful, it's going to shift my vibration. We don't understand the power of exercising your ability and your authority to shift your vibration. Everywhere, all over the world, we are operating at a particular vibration based on our mood, our thoughts, our being, and how we're showing up. That's the whole vibration. You giving off something. Like, I don't like their energy. Their energy was off, right? Their energy was off. That means that their vibration was low. They were vibrating low. Anytime you're operating in that space of being sad, depressed, helpless, hopeless, that's very low vibrating, jealous, angry. All of those are low vibrations, but we have the ability and the power to shift them. We have the ability and the power to shift them. Because we have the ability and the power to shift them, it is up to us to do it. Amanda said, this little light of mine. It is so funny because y'all know, if you've ever been on our Sunday service for Fresh Start Church, my husband always starts service with this. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And y'all, I'm gonna be very honest. I'll be sitting there like, if he's saying this little light of mine one more time. But today, God convicted me. I'm talking about literally this morning, God convicted me. He said, listen, serving me is so much simpler than people make it. And this little light of mine reminds me of growing up as a child, right? Growing up as a child, you say, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And God wants us to be childlike in our faith, childlike in our belief. We've forgotten to be childlike. We've forgotten how to be childlike. I'm not saying act like a child, right? Because the word of God says that when I was a child, I spoke as a child, I acted as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. I'm not talking about acting childish, but acting, but being childlike. Being childlike, this is what being childlike means. You have utter faith and confidence. You believe in you. You bet on you. You don't believe me? Watch kids when they play. I watched my granddaughters the other night. They were playing. Now they were near the steps. My nerves were bad because they was near the steps. Okay, I'm talking about my nerves. My nerves. They was near the steps and they were throwing the ball down the steps. Right. Then they would go down the steps and they would bring it back up. Right. And so they're rolling the ball down the steps or throwing the ball down the steps, and then they would go down and they would get it and they would bring it back up. They would throw it down, they would go down and get it, and they would bring it back up. Never once did they think, I might fall. That's not even a consideration. But if we put our fears on them, then that's when they become aware of it. We tell them, don't jump off stuff. They think they can jump off stuff no matter how high it is. Now, we know that that's not always wisdom, but it is that belief that they have in themselves, that belief that they're going to be okay, their belief that they can do it. They want to do it for themselves because they believe they can do it, even if you know they can't do it. Well, you don't believe they can do it, right? But they believe they can do it. They're going to do it. Yes, Camille, that is a workout, honey, because they were working out, honey. My daughter let them get good and going. And she said, hey, y'all ready to go to the water park? I love that about her, how she engages those girls and lets them be kids, right? So we have to know that what God is doing requires us to bet on us and know that it ain't just us, it's him in us. So you may say, well, Dr. V, I can't bet on me, but I can bet on God. If you can bet on God and God is in you, then you can bet on you. Not you without God, but you containing God inside of you as you do. You already have God inside of you. God is in you. He's not just with you, he's in you. And if he is in you, he is more than the whole world against you. So what? Someone says no to your business. So what? Someone says no to your product or service. So what? No, someone says no to your idea. So what? Bet on you because somebody is waiting for you to get to them so they can say yes. I remember there was a season in my life where God was calling for another yes for me. We think we tell God yes one time and that's the end. It's not. It's not. He keeps asking for yeses, right? So this particular time, this particular season of my life, I was going through some things relationally. I was in a relationship. It wasn't working. He was talking about all the things that I didn't do and all the things wrong with me. And I was feeling less than. Even though I have more education, even though I was feeling less than, okay? I allowed him to play in my face and play with my identity and my value, right? And so I remember being out somewhere and I heard the song Yes by Shekinah Glory. And I remember starting to cry because God was calling for a yes from me. Y'all, I'm telling you, if God is calling you to bet on you, he's calling for a yes from you. And when you give him your yes, you can bet on him, you can bet on you, you can bet on your assignment being done, already completed. When God got that yes for me, my life began to shift. Some people fell out of my life. Some things fell out of my life. I began to change. I showed up differently. I looked differently. I acted differently. I walked differently. I talked differently. People were like, what's going on with you? Because you acting different. And I was acting different because I was different. Yes, Amanda. Yeah. Come on, Camille. Yes, we gotta bet on God and ourselves. We have to. Right, Brittany? Brittany said that part. Right. So I'm telling you this because If God is saying bet on you, he needs you to know that he's in you. And betting on you is betting on him. You are one with him. We are one with him. Not separate and apart, not different. And so when he begins to talk to you, and it sounds like your voice, that's because he's in you. God is doing something amazing in this season. He is growing us up and maturing us while helping us to be childlike in our faith and our belief. I know that many times the things that we've gone through cause us to feel like, well, this can't work for me. Or I can't do that. Other people can do that, but I can't do that. But I'm here to tell you, in this season, right here, if you will truly tap into your God identity and your birthright, then God is going to use you, right, to exceed your dreams, what you think you can do, and to be an example to other people of what's possible. You got to tap in, and you can't tap out because it gets difficult. You can't tap out because someone says no. You can't tap out because it's hard. You can't tap out because you couldn't finish the workout. You can't tap out. Stop tapping out. My daughter said something the other night, and it blessed my soul because it's the truth. She said, the faster you pass your test, the faster you can go on to the next thing that God has for you. The faster you pass your test, the faster you can go on to the next thing. So if we keep not passing the same test, we're going to keep going through that same thing, that same experience, that same situation over and over and over again. Pass the test. Pass the test. Pass them quickly. Be determined to pass the test quicker than anybody else, right? Quicker than you ever have in your life, right? Because the faster you pass the test, the faster you go on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And God is able to fulfill his plan for your life with greater expediency. Because listen, we're taking too long. We're taking too long, but we want everything fast. But we're taking too long to go through the process because the process is the process. The process does not change. The process is the process. The process does not change. What changes is how quickly we're willing to go through the process. That's what changes. That's what changes. Next Thursday, I launch the No More Sabotage 7-week supercharge. And we're literally going through and working out our saboteurs and what's been stopping us, what's been blocking us. I want you all to win. But what I know for all of us is this. If we don't deal with our saboteurs, if we don't deal with those things inside of us, we'll never get to the level that God desires to take us. Even in our spiritual life, those things will always come up, interfere, and block. It requires a different kind of commitment, a different kind of work that we have to do. And we've got to practice it on a daily basis. We have to do it. So go to bit.ly/no more sabotage, bit.ly/no more sabotage to register, bit.ly/no more sabotage. No more supercharge 1. No more supercharge 1. We're starting next Thursday, no matter what. We're starting next Thursday, no matter how many people are in, we're doing it next Thursday. Okay? No matter how many people. If you have done it before, if you have done the Destiny Driven, if you've done multiple classes of mine, if you've done at least 3 classes of mine, inbox me and I'm going to give you a special discount. If you've done at least 3 classes of mine, inbox me and I'm going to give you a special discount. What I know is this, is what God desires to do requires another version of us to show up. And that other version is going to be us getting to the version of us that God ordained us to be, not the one that life has created. not the ones that our parents created, not the ones that our trauma created, not the ones that our exes have created, not the ones that our failures or losses have created. No, no, no. It's a new day, a new season, a new you. Bet on you. I'm betting on you. But most importantly, I'm betting on me. Make a decision that you're going to bet on you and stand on it. 10 toes down, don't move, don't budge, and stand securely in it. All right, you guys, listen. It's your girl, Dr. V. Look, I hope that this word blessed you and encouraged you and empowered you. If it did, let me know and show some sign. Send me a message. Let me know that it blessed you. Y'all, listen, I know this. I know that I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an absolutely amazing, incredible, and epic day. Bet on you, because I'm betting on me. Be blessed. Mwah.